gosh, we're at Movie World. I haven't been back since I was 10 years old. Great day at Movie World. Now we are at Gods of the Sea. And
the oysters are godlike.
The rosé is godlike. Gotta say, I'm kinda done. This is the crew who's very shy. Or acting shy. Ayo! Alright, we're at Bam Bam Bakehouse and we have a lot of fresh bakes. We're gonna have a really long day. Well, check it out. There's the fresh croissants. We're very full now. Portions are huge. If you guys are big eaters, this is definitely somewhere you might want to come to. Show you quickly some of the bakes that they have. Sweets. Alright, it is a very cold day today. We were supposed to go skydiving, that got cancelled. Supposed to go surfing, that got cancelled, but we're going to see the koalas. Hopefully I get to hug a koala today. Hey guys, we're on some beach now. We were supposed to check out the koalas, but yeah, look at this inclement weather. Apparently they closed the park because it's dangerous for the koalas because they sit on the gum trees and the wind might cause the gum tree branches to break. So we are trying to figure out what to do next. Okay, it's finally not raining and we're leaving Gold Coast. Really bad timing. We're at this really cute place called Milkman's Daughter. Kind of feels quite random but very charming. I'm going to show you the inside. But cute. This is really all about the coffee here. Alright, we just landed in Melbourne. So glad we have better weather here. And we are at the Werribee Open Range Zoo. This brings back a lot of memories of Africa. So interestingly, it's all going to be African animals, not the Australian ones. So you can see here there's a hippo, giraffe, gorillas, zebras, wildebeest. Let's go in and see what's about. Okay, so we're on some cool private tour. We're gonna head out to Savannah.
Safari.
Yeah,
Open
safari.
Range Zoo.
Bring us to see some African animals.
So the bison have adapted to survive in really cold climates. It's still very dry. You might be able to see they're growing a winter coat right now. So that winter coat helps keep them nice and warm, much needed. So most of them are females. They've got that tan colour. But there will be one boy in here. One very lucky boy. And he will be very, very different to these girls.
Guys, check it out. I'm so happy we managed to make it here.
Forever!
See the dragons. Don't scare me. So beautiful.
To the road. But here at Werribee Open Range Zoo, we've got 3 southern white rhinos. So southern white rhinoceros are the largest of all the rhino species.
Guys, I've never seen a rhino this up close before. Even in the wild, they are so hard to spot. Very shy.
Grass or lettuce or any other green they touch.
The whole tail. Oh yeah, there, yeah. It is like a third leg.
Kangaroo!
She like wants to go in there. Alright, we are on board the Q train. The Q train. For a very fancy 3-hour wine and dine kind of thing. Let me show you the menu.
Are you shooting cheesy beer?
Yes. So Chris is there. Looking very furtive. And that's Cass. And of course, our smallest eater. Cheers guys. Cheers, cheers. Your juice? Shawnee, get one. Chin chin. Right, we're gonna take a little break, get outside, see what's going on. We are at Suma Park, and this is the Q train, so it's a pretty cool experience. Apparently this was a long distance passenger train, and then some guys bought it over, decided to refurbish it and make it into like a wine and dine experience, which I think is it's a really good idea. Also a really nice way to, you know, keep the romance of an old school train. And you can see here at Suma Park, we're right here at a vineyard. The weather is actually quite nice. It's not that cold. So you can bring down your drinks, enjoy yourself. About to say bye to the Q train. It's gonna be on its way. Bye. Alright, out on a bike tour today, checking out the river and deciding where to go. Alright, we're here at Duckworth Place, just one of the lanes in Melbourne, and what Murray has just told us is that Some of the best restaurants are actually down this lane, Tonka. As you can see, some fancy schmancy Indian restaurant. There's also another Chinese restaurant. Hoping we're eating at one of these. And a lot of the art here is stencil art. Apparently Banksy was here for a few months. He did some art down there, but people had no idea, so they destroyed it. Which is a bit of a shame, but I think it's just one of the interesting thing about Melbourne, that they have all this graffiti art and stencil art. So let's go down this lane, join Murray there, and see the entrances to some of these fancy restaurants which are amidst the dustbins. I love it. Melbourne, they just leave the bins to the entrance of really fancy restaurants. Right, and then there's a Banksy. The purple one's a Banksy. All the entrances to the nice restaurants are here. Check it out. Cocktails. This looks like a nice place as well. Rose Garden at Garden State Hotel. And all this is in this little lane with all the dustbins. I love it. Right, we're at Queen Victoria Market and this is the famous donuts. Murray's queued up to get some for us. Wow, look at the line. That is quite a lot.
Sometimes a lot more than that. It's super popular. It's been here since the 50s. The queue's been here since the 1950s. Every day.
I think so. Oh, every day. Jeez. Here at South Melbourne Market, and look at this seafood feast. We're just done filming, so I get to eat it finally. Like for reals, get to eat it. Behind you can see oyster bar. And there is another grilled seafood. This is the man behind it all, right? And he's got this seafood empire, and we are treated to a feast. My goodness, look at that. Let's eat, guys. Makan. Oh, yo. Right, so apparently this is a new fromagerie. And Victor, the guy in charge, is from France. And he's very particular about his cheese. A mix of French as well as Australian cheeses. I can't wait to get in there and check it out. More like taste it. So they make everything in-house, and actually in South Melbourne they are very particular about their curation of stalls. They want a good mix of people who are really passionate about what they sell, as well as to be really purely artisanal stuff. So I think that's kind of cool. That's probably the beauty of this market. We have been eating so well at South Melbourne Market. So we had the seafood, we stopped at the fromagerie for cheese, and now we are at this awesome little place, like a deli. Some rosé, some iberico, some bread, and some manchego. I'm eating too much cheese, guys. So you eat the cheese with the ham. Like the perfect combination. We are going go-boating! But now we're walking to the go-boating place. The sun is finally out.
And blue skies.
Yeah! The rain finally stopped. This morning was so dreary. So yeah, looking forward to it. Last full day in Melbourne, and this is the go-boat that we're gonna be headed on. So apparently there's wine, cheese, champagne. Enjoy some of that. Yeah, we're gonna go at 4 o'clock, just about time. Alright, we're finally on the go-boat. Where's the champagne, guys?
Cheers, guys.
What like that? Chris at the helm, slightly stressed.
I'm very stressed.
Sean, very stressed.
Very stressed.
Eating
Let me do it.
out of it, but no one wants to let her do it. Tyler checked out. He's like, what's the worst that could happen? Why do I feel like we're going like a snake? We're going like that, right?
No, is this the way you drive a car?
Definitely she's not driving the car, lor.
That's how I drive it. I always turn left, right.
I feel like we're going
Oh,
like
just always keep a bit to the center or no?
quite harrowing this. Do not let her drive the car. I like that Prince is sitting next to her. It makes me feel a little bit more assured. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're in the neighborhood of Fitzroy. This is our ship breakfast place. Alright, just finished our breakfast at Industry Beans. That's the spoils. I'll put in some photos of the actual food. And this place is super cool. Thank you. And then my friend's playing with the dog. So cute. This fella has been sitting here the entire time waiting for its owner. Look at his face. And actually it's a really nice neighborhood. Cyclists, dogs. Look at this guy. Oh, he's a bit scared of human. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're so cute. Say hi.